Welcome back, everyone, to the Season of Ghosts. In our last session, our group of hometown heroes, let's call them, finally returned to Willowshore following their excursion towards Karahai, learning that you have been ensnared within a curse of some sort, and journeying up to the Canary Inn to try and understand what's going on with the wanted posters that are cursed, the disappearance of the governor that may be connected to Fan Hongrui, and that situation, but unfortunately not really coming out with anything useful of it. Or at least potentially more questions than answers.
Oh yeah.
You return to Willowshore, questioned your new friend Ishino just a little bit, and then eventually reported to Granny Hu and Odmatsky, bringing them up to speed on the situation, trying to coax some answers to the best of your ability out of them, and deciding what needed to be done next over the course of summer. There will be people in town that need help. Some may come to you to ask for help. Some you may seek out on your own. But the other two important things that need to be resolved are Great Willow's issue and finding Ugly Cute. Great Willow being the kami spirit of the actual willow tree to the north of town, who let you all know some potentially slightly disturbing news when you went to speak with them. They claimed that you all are trapped in a cage at this point. They could no longer hear their friends' voices, and when they went to the nearest other kami, they were instead beset upon by a foul-tempered mushroom. Drove them out and brought this sort of infection back to the Great Willow with them. And while they would love to assist in sort of figuring out the parameters of this curse to the best of their ability, they're a bit too focused on staving off this fungus, and so you have agreed to go do your best to take care of that mushroom to hopefully free Great Willow from having to deal with the infection, such that they can help you with understanding the curse a little bit better. Additionally, maybe while you're in that direction, maybe after returning to Willowshore and taking a break, I know not, there is the deal of finding Ugly Cute. You know Ugly Cute was in the area you all were originally taken for the first night of summer celebration, and tracked whoever dragged you off at least to the river. But from there, you have no clue what happened to Ugly Cute. But you have an idea that they may have returned to where they were originally quarried from, the Gorge of Fangs and Teeth to the southwest. Hopefully you can access that location, and maybe you'll find Ugly Cute there. Above all else, mapping out the bounds of this curse. That is the main thing that you have been charged with by Granny Hu and Old Matsky, doing that to the best of your ability, though how much you actually care to deal with that tedium of days or potentially even weeks of just testing where the fog sends you back, I know not. But you left Willowshore last night, rested for the evening after camping out a little bit, and I believe we're planning on sallying forth a bit further towards where Great Willow had pointed you.
Correct. Find the grove.
All right. As you guys are making your way there, let's go ahead and confirm what exploration actions are being taken by people. Make those rolls.
I'll do search.
All right. Oh, Cyan, I know what you're doing.
Do I need to say?
Yes.
I assume it's going to be what's already listed with Cyan and Ishino avoiding notice and everyone else searching. But I always got to ask, just to confirm, if people want to change, that's the time to do so. All right. As the morning progresses and you will make your way down the banks of the Due River, or at this point, down Dragonfly Creek, specifically, Ishino and Cyan doing your best to sort of keep to the middle and back, as quiet as possible. Ko, Gaius, and Kuromori, the three of you, keeping an eye out for everything that you can. The Creekside Road begins to diminish, becoming a trail as it approaches a once idyllic grove of willow trees. As you approach it, though, you can see that the foliage has become overgrown. There are sheets of gray and pale yellow fungi covering the branches. More colorful spotted mushrooms, warty toadstools, kind of grow where the underbrush once did, covering the ground. Lies ahead of you all.
Oh. I think we found our location.
Yeah. Looks like these are the fungi. I wonder where the Great Willow's friend is.
Should we drink our anti-plague now, or wait till we have verification on the Myceloid?
Mm-hmm.
How are you mispronouncing that?
Myceloid, Myceloid. Either or.
That thing.
Yeah, it lasts us for, if I recall correctly, 6 hours, I think.
It's 24.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, no reason not to.
Then let's do that.
So
I didn't move the thing first.
We'll just grab the effects when you guys effectively get to a map where it would be necessary.
There we go.
It's a little before noon at this point in time when you all arrive. Perhaps 11:40 or so in the morning by the time you get to this grove. Kuromori, you notice, sort of up, leaning against one of the trees, what looks to be large fungus. Massive red and white spotted cap on top of a pretty stick-like body with a bunch of smaller mushrooms sort of sprouting near their feet and shoulders and hips. And they're just kind of sitting on the ground, arms kind of propped up on their knees. They look mildly dejected.
Is this what looks like what we were told what the Myceloid would look like?
It very well could, yeah. It looks like a mushroom person.
wonder if we can talk to it.
Oh, I guess we could try. How far is it from us, Jericho? Did it spot us already?
The moment you're maybe like 50 feet away. It's a bit into the grove itself, while you guys are sort of off to the side, having yet to enter it.
Gotcha. Shall we approach?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Cyan starts moving into the grove.
Okay.
We'll approach.
Right. As you sort of dismount from your horses and begin making your way into the fungus-infested glade, a moment or so passes before the mushroom cap kind of moves slightly, lifting up, and you do see a face. Two yellow eyes, set of kind of nasty looking teeth, no obvious nose. Visitors! He kind of scrambles to their feet. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you coming.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello there. To whom do I owe the pleasure?
We're actually from... I'm not sure if you're familiar. We're from Willow Shore, the town closest.
I think I've heard the name, but what direction is it from here?
North.
North, yes.
I'm sorry. This is the furthest north I've been, so I don't know what lies up in that direction. You said there's a town, though.
Right, there is.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Have you been here long in this grove?
A while. There was a friendly spirit here who lived here, and after I got chased out of my own colony, they welcomed me in. So I was living here for a time, but a few moons ago they vanished. Poof. They were gone.
Would like to sense the motive.
Go for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
No,
I want to sense motive on this mushroom.
Yeah.
just perception, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since we don't have our basic action macro at the moment.
All right.
Here's the thing. The tone of voice this creature is using and the way it's talking might give you pause for a moment. It is horrendous at managing facial expressions, though. It is grinning as it says this. And now I think it's prevalent that I can show the art for it. I couldn't show that in advance because you might not feel bad for it.
Ow.
This changes things.
I'll even give you guys a map in case you wish to do anything.
It's interesting you
You
say
know.
that. It's interesting you say that the county just vanished. His friend came to check on him. He said he was attacked. Do you know anything about that?
There was another spirit who came and visited soon after that one vanished. I didn't attack them though. I can't help that. I wash myself in the stream and the spores rub off and get places and on people who also take a dip. That's not my fault.
He's still grinning like an idiot.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well,
This thing has no deception skill.
Well,
You're
you kind of made yourself feel at home here, kind of looking around the other kind of fungi hanging by the trees.
I mean, I was invited. Is that not what you're supposed to do when someone lets you stay with them?
Well, you don't. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, out of character, did he tell us the name of the kami down here?
He did not.
No, we weren't given a name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, I don't think it's too hospitable to make your hosts disappear or go away. I don't think that should be the thing you do as guests.
I didn't make them disappear. What?
I want to come on his grin.
And who let you stay here again?
Their name was Murakane, I think? Murakane.
Murakane.
Recall knowledge on if we've heard that name before?
Sure.
What do I even roll?
The recall knowledge button.
Oh, there we go.
It'll do the same.
Yeah.
Should it? No, that's not who I was trying to remember.
None of you have ever heard that name before.
How's it spelled?
God, y'all are making me write shit. First you make me come up with names, then you make me spell it. God damn.
Oh, Lori. Not Lori.
Yep.
Off at one letter.
Same.
So close
Man.
yet so far.
How about you? Do you have a name?
Yes, actually, my name is Zungu. That's with an X.
Ah, not a Z. Okay.
Recall knowledge on Zungu.
Sure. Yeah, that's your neighbor's name. Right?
Goddamn.
Wait, what?
You're like, for a moment, you're like, oh yeah, I know a Zungu, and then you're like, wait a second, no I don't. Who the fuck is Zungu?
And sorry, you said that they invited you here
They
many
did,
moons
yeah.
ago?
Yeah, I haven't really been counting them, but I'm sorry, I'm not great at tracking time. Above ground, what are your units of measurement for time?
Can I
Days.
recall knowledge on what he is?
Yeah.
Using esoteric.
Days. What's something longer than that?
week? Month?
No, those still sound so short.
Season? Years?
Years, yeah, years. It's been years.
Well,
Gaius, you know Myceloids, fungus creatures, spread a pretty dangerous plague that can control people's minds. They are known typically for devouring humanoid flesh. A lot of Myceloid colonies exist in the Darklands, not above ground.
And why are you here? What made you come to this place?
Are you asking in, like, a metaphorical sense, why are we here? Because I think that's a
No,
question
why-
a lot of us are trying to answer.
Why are you in this grove?
Oh. Well, I was chased out of my colony, and I was searching for a place, and Morikane allowed me a place to stay.
Is Morikane a spirit that
What?
disappeared, or is Morikane someone else?
The kodama.
Ah.
What caused you to get kicked out of your colony?
I wasn't comfortable with being what so many people considered a monster. I wanted to live peacefully. I didn't want to be a burden that people saw and tried to kill. So
Is he so, like, horrifically grinning at this?
Yeah. You can easily tell. He thinks he is the best liar in the world. You can almost see the thoughts on his face. He's like, I got these people exactly where I want them. What fucking fools. He's the easiest creature you have ever been able to read in your lives.
so far in this campaign, yes.
I don't think we're gonna get much out of this guy. you're
Well, science just gonna play into it a little bit and just say,
I was not.
Yeah. I will lie to him. Like, well, congratulations. You met us, and we will happily take you to this village. That way you can show them exactly what you really are.
I don't really want to... Like, a village sounds nice, but I don't really want to go to a whole village. I kind of like being secluded. It's comfortable, it's peaceful. No one thinks I'm going to be a problem.
But you don't want to show everyone your talents?
I hate to say it, I don't think I'm really all that talented.
I'll turn to the group and kind of gesture to, like, shall we?
science just like
Initiative's
nods.
getting rolled.
I,
If a spell
I
is
just
being
thought
cast.
Oh, it's no construct. I was just trying to say, your story might be believable if you didn't have that stupid grin on your face.
You can absolutely say that. Gaius also did horrendously at lying to it. So,
Really?
yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you rolled a 3 on the die.
Gosh.
Alright, Ko, you are a divine caster, yes? Primal. I'm
Primal.
going to ask you to roll initiative with nature. Anyone else who is talking, I'm going to ask use diplomacy, or Gaius, you were lying there, so deception for you for initiative rolls.
Oh no. That takes my initiative off. Very good.
Yeah.
Diplomacy.
Oh, diplomacy.
No.
No.
This is what I get for talking.
Oh wait, it's still very high.
There we go.
All right. Ko, what sort of creature are you planning on summoning? Just so I know.
It comes from the feat I have.
Oh, you have a specific feat for it. What feat is that?
Yeah, it was one of the human feats.
Ah, the Tupilak Carver.
So it's like made of bone.
Okay.
guess.
Let's take a look at
A distinct ivory scrimshaw appearance.
It's not a really fun guy.
And this is a first rank spell, so you get a level -1 construct. You don't got a lot of options, I'll be honest.
It's here to flank with guys.
You can have a clockwork spy, since I have artwork for those.
Wow.
I will, in the Familiars, Companions, and Summons folder, I'll do a new Summons folder and actually give you ownership of it.
Did I get that off before we rolled, or is that
No.
the first action?
The moment you go to cast it and the magic begins to manifest, that is when initiative gets rolled.
Okay.
Nice try.
That will have to be done on your turn.
We
can
all
we-
go before him except for Kuro, so he
Yeah,
could
pretty much.
delay for my construct to show up behind him.
I'm just gonna drag the anti-plague effect, if that's okay, Jericho.
Yeah, I did notice you had used an antidote.
Yeah, that was a mistake. I
Okay.
put it back, and
I figured. Just wanted to confirm.
Yeah.
Yeah, grab that anti-plague. All right. Well, Gaius, you're technically up first. You see, as you and Zongu here are both lying to each other very poorly, you see the magic begin to manifest at Ko's fingertips, him chanting under his breath, but still quite audible to all of you. It is up to you what you would like to do. If you want to delay, if you want to just go.
I will exploit vulnerability.
Go for it. That is an exact success on that. Very nice.
We will go with mortal weakness.
Yeah, being a fungus creature like this, I mean, that slender torso, that is ripe for cutting. Absolutely weak to slashing damage.
Ooh.
Then I'm just pulling it up.
You having fun there?
Yep. Make my dock doing some dots attack.
I do want to ask, did people have weapons drawn during this conversation?
No.
Okay.
Well, I
I,
did.
I had mine.
I did because of we're just walking in the middle of the jungle kind of deal.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Be prepared.
then I shall strike.
Sure. A 16 is not gonna do it.
That is
Nar.
unfortunate.
As you rush forward and slice at him with your sword, his mouth, for the first time, changes from a grin to a bit of a frown. Well, I suppose I'll just have to settle for a banquet now, And, Cyan, that comes to your turn.
Yep. I think I have lesser cover. He has lesser.
No,
Cover.
the map looks like there's a bunch of trees here. You are more in a clearing. This is just the map I was provided and had on hand.
Oh, just
So-
because
Oh,
Ishino is in
yes.
front of me?
I
Yeah.
forgot Ishino's right in front of you.
He's braced on his shoulder.
I am just gonna step beside Ishino so I have a clear vision.
Yeah, maybe put on the cover just so I could take it off. I see how it is.
And he's there off guard to me because it's a surprise attack.
You rolled diplomacy for initiative, did you not?
Oh, I keep forgetting that.
Surprise attack is only if you roll deception or stealth.
Yes, yes. Right. Okay, I will recall knowledge.
Sure. And what are you trying to figure out with that recall knowledge?
I guess it's resistances.
Sure. You're fairly certain it resists bludgeoning damage. That's a nice, slender body there.
Yeah, it resists bludgeoning. Tell everyone. And for my last one, I'm gonna strike.
Go for it.
I'm thinking that was a success. It's off guard to me.
That's a hit.
So,
Go ahead and roll that damage.
I'll put in sneak attack since I think that was a success.
Yeah, let me talk
Yeah.
off. Actually, don't put in sneak attack, because he was not actually off guard to you.
Oh, that was a failure on the recall knowledge?
It might have been a crit failure.
Oh!
I'm playing around with baiting you with putting the off guard actually on him. And see how long I can get away with the lie, because I know you're going to get a feat eventually where I have to tell you if you failed.
Next level.
Yeah. But I don't think I have to tell you if you crit fail. I'll have to check the wording on that feat.
Yeah. Yeah, I would know if I
Okay.
crit failed. Okay.
Well,
But I
you
announced
still
it to the
hit.
group. I announced that deception to the group.
I was wrong.
Do you know now that you crit failed?
Yeah. Now I know. Oops! I take it back. And yeah, that's it. That's
All
my turn.
right. Ishino, we're up to you.
All right. I was trying to hide. I don't know if my stealth roll was enough to beat him. Make him
Let
off guard.
me scroll back up real quick. You were not engaging in the conversation. Your stealth roll does beat out his perception DC, so you are hidden from him at the moment.
Okay. I won't be for long as I shoot him.
Go for it. Ooh.
Okay. All right.
Well, I'm sorry, bud. You tried
It's
your
all
best.
good. We will reload
Mhm.
with thoughtful reload.
All right. What are you trying to figure out?
It's lowest save, please.
You are not certain, unfortunately. Taking a look at this creature, it's funky, that's for sure. Oh shit, you have dubious knowledge. Fuck! You have the correct answer and an erroneous answer. Well, you know what? This guy's, he's pretty limber, but seeing how little damage the arrow that Cyan shot, his body also seems pretty sturdy, so fortitude and reflex.
Great. I will relay that, and then I will attempt to shoot it again.
All right.
Click the right button.
No, that'll just barely miss.
All right, that's it for me.
All right. Ko, now you may do your summon, if you would still like to.
Yeah, it can't be the clockwork spy because that's a tiny creature. So
Oh, can it not be a tiny creature? Oh, no, you're just saying
I think
because of-
animated room.
You want an animated broom?
Yeah,
All right.
because Because that's a small creature. It can provide flanking.
Your ownership. Reserve. You are an owner. Where would you like it?
It's gonna appear right here.
All right. And you immediately get to take 2 actions with it as part of the summoning.
Yes. So it will.
It will sweep.
That's pretty much all it can do. So yep. And it's very bad at it, but whatever.
I believe in you. That's
Wow.
All right, so let's do damage, and it has something called dust.
A creature hit by the bristles must make a fortitude save or spend its next action coughing.
Put it in the chat for you, sir.
That's very funny.
Come on, fail.
Nah, he's fine.
Damn. All right, second attack.
Go for it.
+2.
I believe in you. Not anymore,
Alright.
I don't.
I guess that is my turn.
Alright, that's going to bring us to the man's turn. Let's see here. He is going to use his first action. This will not trigger your interruption here, Gaius. To just start emitting spores, expelling a gas of red and yellow spores all around it. Right about here. And actually, no, I want it here. Then it's going to punch you, Gaius. With all the vim and vigor it has. For 10 points of bludgeoning damage, if you would be so kind. Gaius, are you with us?
Yes, sorry about
That
that.
is 10 bludgeoning damage to you, sir. Not Alki. No.
Wrong token.
And he's just, you're right here. You know what? I have 2 targets. I should be fair. I should roll. Do I punch you or do I punch the broom? I punch you.
Let's hit him.
The broom did hit him, but Gaius has the sword and is a lot more threatening. He will miss his second strike against you, and that brings us to Kuromori's turn.
All right. I am going to. I'm going to reach out and touch Ishino's whatever his weapon's called. Suckgung. And I'm going to cast Runic Weapon.
All right.
And then I'm going to advance forward.
Sure.
Now be my turn.
All right.
Super exciting.
Gaius, that brings us to you.
I will. I'll go ahead and strike him first.
Why not? Gaius. A deep tragedy.
I'll try again.
Sure.
Ugh.
I'm so sorry.
I'll try to demoralize them, I guess.
There you go.
Should love that.
I believe in you.
Well, that is my turn.
Oh
Guys,
gosh.
quickly, go to your settings and change your dice, how they look. It'll fix everything, I promise.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Cyan, that brings us to you.
All right. I kind of see the spores over there, and Gaius kind of miserably trying to hit it. I'm gonna kind of raise my hands. Hey, over here! Spread your spores over here. Sorry, Ishino. And kind of create a diversion.
Go for it.
I keep forgetting. Is this public?
Yeah,
All right.
I think so at least. Should be.
Oh.
Oh,
No.
no.
I will hero point that.
Go for it. Ooh, what is going on with the dice? Why are they so full of spite tonight?
This is not going well.
Oh no.
Onyar.
All right. Recall knowledge.
Sure.
Again,
What
I
would you like
can't
to know
do
this
it.
time?
can't do resistances now, and since I failed in that,
Yeah.
oh yeah, like most notable offensive ability.
Sure.
What the spores doing?
Oh no.
That is a failure. I'm so sorry.
Ah. And
I'm
frustration. Science is gonna strike.
Really sorry. I want you guys to roll well. Oh, there you go.
At least it's a hit.
So at least it's a hit.
Yes.
That's what we care about. And that's
Oh,
5 points of piercing.
I don't want to be that guy. Did that have your -5?
Oh, you
Oh.
did not do. Why would he have map on it?
Didn't he shoot once already?
Nope, he did
No,
create
no,
diversion
no.
from your
Oh,
knowledge.
that was created a version. Okay, my bad.
You gave us all a
No
heart
worries.
attack.
I'm like, no.
I thought
Does it
I thought
deserve
that
a hit?
hero point was trying to hit him, not
No, it's just trying to
create a
distract
diversion
him.
on.
Yep, I
Alright.
spent it on creating a diversion. It worked with Fang Hong Rui.
Ishino. Maybe you guys should get on your knees and beg for forgiveness with this guy. Maybe that'll work.
Show the power of the runes.
Yes, I
He's
will
not singing about butterflies.
reload,
All right.
and then I will shoot. This is the last of the initial shots.
Oh my.
I like how it cracked the screen. I didn't even notice that before.
Oh, did I?
That must be new.
I can't see my dice. I'm really lagging. I
Oh.
assume that was a critical failure then.
Yeah, natural
Oh,
one.
yeah.
I would like to hero point that.
Go for it.
But I can't see the dice, so I'm just going to roll a new attack against
Sure.
it.
My God.
Oh wow, it's a miss, Rick. Sorry.
That's okay.
You went from a 1
Uh,
to a 3.
These dice are not good.
Yeah,
Sure
I-
glad I cast runic weapon now.
Can you take a break?
And then I'll just
perform an
reload
exorcism?
again.
Sure.
I will start lighting lavender and sage here.
There you go. If you have incense, get it ready. We're gonna need it. Ko, that brings us to you.
Okay, first action, sustain the spell.
Sure. There's the
and then it
animations
gets-
for Ishino just
It gets
registered.
2 actions. So
Wow.
attack. And we don't share map, right?
Correct.
And second attack. +2, not likely.
No
And
dice.
then
Just barely missed with that one.
I will cast Forge on it.
Ooh. All right. I will give you that fortitude save. Please don't hate me.
Oh, alright. He's not affected.
Please don't hate me.
He's not affected.
Damn, a 30, huh?
Wow.
Is quite resilient looking.
It's that shit-eating grin that he has.
It really is. That's gonna bring us to Zungu's turn, and that cloud of spores is going to settle finally.
What did it do?
You don't know. Well, I mean, your friend over there said to go spread it over there, so seeing as how you're not doing anything to hit me, I'm just gonna take a merry little jaunt that way. He's gonna take a stride action if you'd like to reactive strike him or implement interruption him.
Yes, I would like to try and then miss.
Get him! Get him!
Get that crit. Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna hero point that.
Sure. Game.
What
What
the
fuck?
hell?
I haven't seen the results yet. Oh, here it comes.
Is better.
Unlucky.
Oh my god, you guys.
He's gonna take
Fortune.
2 stride actions to get over here. And he's just gonna look at Jusign and go, are you ready for it to be spread?
That was a joke, you know.
Oh. Well, I find this funny. And he's gonna punch you. Oh, he misses. His smile immediately freezes as you dodge. Wait, no. That's not funny. You're supposed to get hit by that.
It's a little funny.
Koramori, you're up.
All right. Let's do a little treat wounds on. Do some battle meds. Where's that? Is that so under treat wounds you can change it to
Yes.
right? Okay. I did select. Oh.
You got a target hit.
Oh, I had to select myself. There we go. Treat wounds. Let's go. Ooh.
Hey! 14 health back to you, Gaius.
Finally, a crit success from someone.
Bam. All right.
Seeing that many dice rolled does wonders for the spirit.
All right, and then I'm going to hop on over here for my second action.
Alright.
Do a little spinroo as I quick draw my dagger and slash at him.
Go for it.
Let's see here. Oh, apparently you have it says drawn already. I almost said the wrong person targeted.
I'm gonna fake out on this one for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll to aid him here.
Yeah. Sorry,
Oh.
I didn't.
That is a +2 to your attack roll there, Kuramori, because of the crit aid there. A 25 is not a crit, but it is still a regular hit.
Okay. Here's some slashing damage.
Ooh,
See,
maximum.
that's how you guys do it.
Looks at you as you come over and slice into his side with ease. Hey,
Ah,
that's super not funny.
I laugh at him.
Okay,
You're
okay, Buster. I see how it is. You're
already
next.
dead. No, you're already dead.
Gaius, you're up.
All right. Well, let's see if this will help.
I believe in you.
We're getting that flanking now.
I mean, you were getting flanking last time too, to be fair,
Oh.
with the broom.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's see if this works.
Is it flanking?
Mm-hmm. That just barely misses.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, it teased the 16.
Well, at least I get a hero point back.
No,
so.
you don't. You get a hero point on a natural 1, not just every crit fail.
Oh, I thought it was a 1. Never mind.
I'm sorry, buddy. Cyan, that brings us to you.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Oh,
let
oops.
let
I
go.
didn't mean to
of my-
have that show up. Sorry.
No worries. I'm gonna let go of my Gakgong and draw my rapier.
Sure.
First action, and then I'm gonna attempt to strike this, but I'm actually doing a feint.
Okay. You're already flanking him, you know.
Oh, right. Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna strike that.
Just stab him.
Stab.
That's a hit.
Yes. Yeah. Ah, too bad it's not a crit. It's okay.
What a shame.
At least I get sneak attack.
Yay, the 1 extra damage.
Yay!
All right.
And yeah, third action, strike again.
Go for it. Ah!
Yeah,
Oh,
there
no.
you go.
Yeah.
Oh no, not the deadly.
Come on, dice. Ha.
Ouch.
Look, he's bloody. That's all that matters.
As he's like focused on Kuromori now, you just stab him through the eyes, Cyan. And he just
And I
turns. The blade like cutting through the top of his head as he turns with the blade still impaled. Do you mind?
and I tried to copy his grin. Like, heh.
That's a really ugly facial expression. You should get that looked at. Ishino, you're up.
I'm just gonna walk on over this way. See
Okay.
you later.
Jumped in the river.
Just start swimming down the river.
Goodbye, all.
Uh,
Later.
And then we will hit my weapon until it works. Nope. We will just reload. And that's my turn.
Alrighty. Ko, save us.
Well, I don't think my broom can get into melee this turn, so
I don't
I'm
believe
gonna-
so.
I'm not gonna sustain it, so it'll disappear.
Poof.
Oh, yeah, you have to sustain it?
hmm
Interesting.
Yeah, and sustaining it counts as commanding it for the purpose of giving it actions.
Yeah.
It gets 2 actions when I sustain. Did he cloud last turn or no?
He did not. He walked over and punched.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I don't want to be spored. I don't know what it does, but I don't want to be spored, so I'm gonna back up.
Okay. You don't want to move into flanking position with Kuromori?
Not particularly.
Alright, fair enough.
No, I guess try to. Yeah, he's too good at fort saves.
I will say, if you're thinking like ignition with the attack roll, where you position yourself, you will have lesser cover because of Kuromori and Gaius. So I'm not sure, even if you were just trying to get away from the spores, if you wish to like move in this direction or this direction so you would have a cleaner shot.
Yeah, I guess I would have moved over there then. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me see some. No, I'm gonna do this instead on him.
Ooh. Interesting.
Maybe make him hit less. Maybe his will save's worse than his sports save.
That is a failure.
He's frightened too.
Fantastic.
Just in time for his turn. Nice.
All right.
Nice.
As he gets scared of you through the infusion of your magic into his mental state. Who do I want to punch is the question. No, I think he's gonna, he's gonna focus his glowing yellow eyes on you, Gaius, and just stare, his grin slowly widening. In your head, as you give me this will save, you hear, "Kill them. Do it." And, until the end of your next turn, Gaius, you are helpful to Zungu and cannot take hostile actions against him.
Unfortunate.
Whatever you would like to do instead, you're more than welcome to. I will leave it up to you if being helpful means attacking the other friends you have. You don't necessarily not consider them friends at the moment, but you find yourself compelled, unable to attack Zungu.
Oh, wow.
And,
Even with the success?
Then he's going to turn around and punch you, Cyan. Yes.
I'm gonna nimble dodge that.
You're spiteful. He's going to miss because of that.
Yep.
Nice.
All right, Kuromori.
No.
It's all right, Kuromori, as in it's your turn, Kuromori.
Oh, I thought he was going to punch me.
No, what he did to Gaius took 2 actions.
I see. Well, I am going to swing at him a couple times, I think.
Go for it.
Yes!
Dagger critical for 12 damage, plus whatever his weakness is.
He's looking real bad.
Alright. Strike number 2.
And they hit him.
No dice on that one.
Maybe not.
I'm going to raise my buckler.
All right. Gaius, the choice is yours on what you would like to do here.
Let me see what I can do. So I just can't make harmful actions against them?
Yeah, so the exact wording is, until the end of your next turn, you are helpful to Myceloids and cannot take hostile actions against them.
And helpful as a condition.
Yeah.
Well, he looks scared, so if you give him a hug, you might comfort him.
So realistically, you should accept reasonable requests from him at the moment, as long as such requests aren't at the expense of your goals or quality of life. I imagine killing your friends would be a detriment to your quality of life.
How would distracting words work with this?
Distracting words, as in the create a diversion distracting words?
Yeah.
Are you trying to use that against him or someone else?
No, towards him.
I mean, I can see you using it against someone else.
Yeah, I could see you using it against someone else. You could just use distracting words in general, because you will become hidden potentially to every creature whose perception DC you beat. It's not necessarily directly targeted. It's targeted, but at the same time not targeted. It's kind of funky.
Oh, because like I want to speak to him, but like
Yeah,
still help out.
sure. Well, hey, that's
Hero
a free
point
hero
for
point
you.
right there.
He rolled babble incoherently.
Pretty much. Zungu just looks at you. What?
I said, what? I said you tried to help me.
Try to see what else I can do.
Yeah. Anything interesting you could do with Aoki?
Well,
Aoki's currently part of you.
yeah, he's currently a part of me.
Gotcha. Also, I'm just taking a look at it now and noticing that you have Grasping Tendrils as one of Aoki's abilities. That's not something you can necessarily take. It requires a specific feat, and you're familiar to the Aleshi for that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You could just move. You can walk in circles if you want.
Oh wait, no, Cheyenne goes next, so I'll stay here.
Okay.
I'll just pass.
Alright, I'm sorry, guys. Cyan, there's a reason I could only do it to you guys, otherwise I promise I would not have done it to you.
Alright.
The spores.
Maybe?
Is Gaius an ally to me?
Gaius
right
is still
now?
an ally. The effect ended at the end of his turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So at the end of your turn, Gaius, you kind of shake your head, come back to your senses.
And yeah, I guess Cyan doesn't have any idea kind of this is happening. It's in Gaius's head, right?
Yeah.
The order? Okay. So I'm just gonna
that's
strike.
Alright, before you roll to strike, Ishino said he was gonna fake out.
Get that hero point.
You do gain a hero point, but that is going to provide a -1 circumstance penalty to your attack roll, Cyan.
No worries. -1.
This is going very well.
Yep.
We're doing very good. What are we talking about?
Alright, if it makes you feel better, the -1 didn't make it fail.
Yeah.
It's gonna fail anyways.
It's gonna fail. Yeah, I'll just continue kind of striking.
Go for it.
-1 forever until
Nope, it was
the
just
end?
for that
Okay.
attack.
Okay.
-1 forever.
That's a hit.
Yes.
Huzzah.
Get him.
Get him.
Sneak attack.
Kill him. 8 points of damage. He's so low. He's so low.
I will try again. One more.
Alright.
20. 20.
There's a 20 on every die. Just not the one you're rolling. Oh shit, but you hit. Oh, that is an exact
Goodness.
hit. Uh-oh.
Right, coming in clutch.
Sneak attack.
Cyan, you've done it.
Boom. I just slash him with my, pierce him with my rapier.
Absolutely. As you pierce him once more with your rapier, with a surprised look in his eyes. No! But how? And as he collapses to the ground, spores will rapidly start gushing from his body,
Nuts.
gathering on the flesh of Cyan, on Gromori, on Gaius.
Still in initiative now.
No, now initiative will end.
Can I recall knowledge on these spores?
Sure.
Yeah, I would like to do the same.
Yeah, same.
Should I target
I'd
him?
like to step out of the sport cloud.
Yeah, I stepped out.
I can target him for this, right? Even though he's dead. Just...
Yeah, you all can do so.
Is that nature?
You can use recall knowledge, but it would be falling under nature.
No, I'm not gonna borrow a munchkin.
Man, you guys suck at this.
Well, not knowing anything else.
Gaius, you're the only one who realizes it. Those spores are what inflict purple pox onto someone. And a myceloid like this is typically only able to speak telepathically to other myceloids and those who have been afflicted with purple pox.
And he spoke telepathically to me, right?
Yes.
Pretty sure
Right.
you've all been exposed now.
I don't like the look of these spores.
What are the other effects
They,
of?
After a few seconds, will settle down.
What do you know of the disease, guys? What does it do? How long does it take to present?
Do I know that?
I mean, allows them to telepathy communicate right away.
Yeah. So you're afflicted with it. Off the top of your head, you are not certain the onset period for it. You are aware part of the reason you guys made sure to pick up anti-plagues for people is the fact that the top stage of purple pox kills the person afflicted with it, and their corpse becomes bloated, releasing a new fully grown myceloid after another day.
Oh,
like
relay that.
spam rejuvenating flames on everybody like every 10 minutes
Yeah.
to
Well,
give them +1 on fort saves.
after about a minute, Gaius, is when the onset period ends for you, and you'll take 5 points of poison damage and become stupefied.
Uh-oh.
You do
What's
not
that?
know how long this stage will last and when you will next make the fortitude save.
Do you ever
Nothing
make a
for.
fort save?
Did I not make an initial one?
You did. Just, I rolled it blind.
It was a secret one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have, I probably should have mentioned this in advance, and I apologize for not doing so. I've had a number of campaigns and situations where a player being asked to roll a fortitude save after getting hit by an attack, seeing they failed it, and then just using that metagame knowledge to know, oh, I'm poisoned, oh, I've been diseased. So, I have started rolling those fortitude saves for players blind. So they are still showing up in chat, and then I have my little black book notebook that I use to keep track of who has what at what stages. I will say this. Within about a minute of everyone else being in the spores, no one else takes any damage. So, Gaius, you were the only one who actually failed a save against it. You were also the one person who didn't drink an anti-plague.
Yeah.
So, Coincidence? Yes.
I mean, what, a +8
Yeah.
I can't
You
roll.
don't look so good.
I am not.
Yeah. At least we got rid of this one.
Hey,
If
guys, you said.
Oh, go
There,
ahead.
Sorry. You mentioned this disease can sometimes kill within 24 hours.
yes.
Not that quickly.
Oh, I thought I heard that.
I'm gonna say yes anyway.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I actually thought I heard that too.
Above table, a person can succumb to the disease and die. After they die, 24 hours later, a new myceloid will rise from their corpse.
Okay, that's what you mean.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
got
what
it.
I
So
was trying to say.
after they die from. Oh, okay.
Yes, after they die due to the pox. If you guys wanted to, you could, someone with medicine could spend the rest of the day trying to treat disease on Gaius to give him a bonus to the roll tomorrow.
That is what I was looking at.
Do we have an antidote? Will that work?
This is a disease, not a poison.
Oh, I see.
You would need an anti-plague. So
Some of you bought 2, right?
Didn't you just say you were fine? I'm just kidding. I'll give you one.
I like how my runic weapon didn't help at all.
Dude, I don't think I rolled over a 5 on any of my actual
it's
attacks.
the thought that counts.
Yep.
I would like to search the area.
Yeah, absolutely.
For, signs of what happened to the kodama here.
Give me a perception check.
Come on. My perception's so bad. Wisdom.
Taking a look around the grove, kodama are spirits that typically reside within the trees themselves, so finding traces of them is hard. The willow trees appear in relative health for, the fact that it's covered in fungus, but even in the few minutes that have passed since the Myceloid was killed, you can notice, in your eyes, Ko, you're watching the mushroom and fungus recede, shrinking, melting, evaporating away around the grove.
That's good.
Oh, cool.
But
About
you don't find any sign of Murakame? Question mark, if that's their actual name.
Well, at least the fungi is starting to disappear. I was planning on kind of cutting them off.
cutting them off or burning them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want to perhaps reconnoiter the area and see if we can find a kodama while I attempt to help Gaius with his disease?
Oh. Yeah, certainly.
Because that's going to take the rest of the day.
Yeah, treat
We're
disease
gonna
is an
camp
8 hours
here
activity.
then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to make that message check now?
Sure. Yeah, while everyone else does what, if anything, they would like to do.
Okay, super important.
Fantastic.
Ooh.
Guys,
Got a +6 to his next one. Yeah.
grab that crit success effect.
Awesome.
You will have a +6. And over the course of about an hour, the entirety of the fungus vanishes from the grove. But Cyan, Ishino, Ko, what are the three of you doing during the rest of the day while Kuromori is treating Gaius?
I think I am, I guess, similar to what Ko was doing. But I guess I'm looking at any kind of special willow tree that... Because the one that the Great Willow was like this imposing tree.
Yeah.
Just kind of finding traces of potentially a tree that the kodama will be attracted to?
Sure.
Would have lived somewhere.
You can give me perception or nature blind.
Okay. Perception or definitely perception.
You spot no sign of any kodama here. There's no tracks in the ground from them moving. There's not even a trace of spiritual energy in the air that you could sense with Great Willow's presence.
I'm not really that good with this, guys, so...
I have a dumb idea.
We love those.
I'm gonna cast light like 3 times. 120 feet in the air. And then just sustain them every turn, like every 6 seconds, spinning them in a circle above the trees.
Okay. Trying to create like a
signaling. Yeah, maybe the kodama will see it. I don't know. Could lure threats here though. So
it very much
that's
could.
work done.
All right. You send globules of light up into the air. It is the middle of the day, so how visible they'll be at the moment is up for interpretation because it is a kind of rare, actually clear and nice day out. But you focus, revolve the orbs, do a few patterns with them, make it so that it is very intentional for anyone who looks and notices it. Anything in particular you would like to do, Ishino?
I am going to look at my crossbow for the rest of the day and restring it and maintain it and figure out what's going on with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
My sight's backwards.
It's not gonna take like a full day to do what I did, Jericho, right? Like just check in.
No, that takes just a little bit of time.
Yeah, for the rest of the day, I'm just kind of watching the road
Sure.
here. Just checking of any threats that would potentially pass by.
Absolutely.
Actually, I will climb a tree.
All right.
Sorry.
Check from there.
Wait a second.
Have to be getting that stealth bonus.
Yeah, let me know
Oh, you
if
have
I need.
+6. Okay.
Yeah, I have +6 in climbing, so.
I'm not going to ask for an athletics check. There's no rush here. You are able
Yeah.
to climb it up, taking your time and being careful. You also have that rope of climbing. If,
Oh, that's true.
If you wanted to use that to get up to the top.
Yeah.
That's
What?
true.
Who has it?
It's in the
think
stash.
In the party. It's
Oh,
just in
party
the
stash. Yeah. Okay.
Honestly,
You
I
all
think
have it.
You also have a 20-foot feather token ladder.
You do?
Yep. But
Then
once
it's
we
a 20-foot ladder forever.
yeah, exactly. I was gonna ask.
honestly, Ko should probably carry that rope because if he's ever in a situation where he's alone and needs a rope, that would be the most benefit there. Whereas the rest of us have fairly decent athletics.
Fair. Yeah, I'm just gonna borrow it from Ko and then return it once
Okay.
I've climbed.
I'll lend it to you.
All right. Go ahead and give me that blind perception check. Very nice.
Why does tree disease look so sinister?
That's a diseased person. Why are you judging them?
Oh, yeah, I guess. A leper, maybe.
All right.
And like I said, every 10 minutes I'll spam rejuvenating flames on guys because I have no idea when this disease is actually.
Absolutely. Just
And then refocus.
he's sitting there being treated by Kuromori every 10 minutes or so, you just open the tent flap and light them on fire.
That is really distracting.
So you'll be at full health because that heals you too.
Yeah.
Gives you a +1 status bonus, which stacks with the anti-plague
Oh,
and
hot
the
dog. I'll give that effect to you just so you've got that.
circumstance bonus.
Poggers.
All right.
Set up my tent and.
Are you going to be doing that throughout the night also, Ko? You don't have to. It is, I will just say, it is a 1 day length of time for this stage. So it'll be right around noon tomorrow that it will actually make him save again.
So yeah, not when I'm sleeping, but
Yeah.
when I wake up, I'll.
Back in the morning. So, do you guys wish to travel a bit? Or do you want to wait and make sure Gaius fully overcomes the disease before continuing on your way?
I guess it's up to Gaius.
I'm fine with whatever.
Just with the severity of what happens if he fails, I think we
Yeah.
should make sure it's dealt with.
Stage 2 is
Alright.
pretty rough on its own. So,
And I guess based on what Gaius knows about the disease, he knows the stages, right, of how severe it could be.
yeah, there are 3 stages to this disease. So, stage
Okay.
1 is a little bit of poison damage, stupefied 1. Stage 2, a lot of poison damage, stupefied 3. And they are compelled to seek out the nearest Myceloid colony. Stage
Oh,
3
gosh.
is death.
Yeah, if
Oh.
if I know about those and Gaius told us, then definitely I'll stay put. We'll stay put.
Purple
To make
pox
sure
is
he's
a
okay.
very rough disease.
That compelled part is probably the
Yeah,
illusion there.
exactly. Going to the nearest colony.
All
Oh.
right. Gaius, as we hit a day later, go ahead and give me a fortitude save.
Oh, did you put it in chat? Or
Oh, I suppose I can put it in chat for you. I can be so convinced.
I like how it's +15.
Yeah, I gave you a lot of bonuses.
Oh my god!
That
I
is a
needed it.
success.
I needed it.
All right.
That- Wow, what is the DC on this, Jericho?
20.
Oh gosh,
Cyan,
I needed the
you got in-
bonuses.
You got insanely
Sweet.
close to failing, Cyan. You rolled a 20 on the dot for your save
Oh,
against it.
I'd like to point out that if it wasn't for treat disease, he would have failed.
I will just mention above table. Because I feel like ruining your accomplishment. You would have succeeded no matter what. Because Zungu had died, and things are wonky right now. With all of the fungus he had spread vanishing, the purple pox, you would get a guaranteed success no matter what.
I'm going to just pretend I didn't hear that.
Yeah, you
and
should.
say
Yep.
That's why.
I just have to
succeeded.
ruin fun because I'm contractually
Yeah.
obligated to.
we don't know that.
There's no response to my lights even at night. Alright.
There is not. Great Willow does not come to you, and the area stays relatively free of creatures for now. Which is
well,
kind of strange, because there are a number of creatures in the wilds around Willowshore.
maybe they saw the strange lights and like, I ain't going near that.
Well, who wants to tell Great Willow his friend's dead? I don't.
Well, we don't know that for sure, right?
All we can tell him is we dealt with the Myceloid and we saw no sign of his friend.
Yeah, hopefully the friend returns. Because they have that sense of nature, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe they felt the Myceloid's gone.
Well, if
Hopefully.
the infestation around here vanished with the Myceloid's death, it's potentially a
It
very real
should.
possibility it ended there, too.
That's big takeaway there.
Yeah.
But we might as well go to the gorge now, right? Since we're here.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Sure.
Oh, we should do our rest for night.
All right.
Yes. Take your long rest button. And once you do that, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. So people can stand up, stretch, grab some water, do what they need to do. And I'll see you all in a few minutes. Alrighty, welcome back, everyone. So, as you guys pack up your tents and everything and begin heading down the trail towards Dragonfly Creek's edge and the Gorge of Fangs and Teeth itself, let's go ahead and confirm what exploration actions people are doing. And one thing I want to particularly ask, is anyone taking the track action to search for traces of Ugly Cute in particular?
Nope, because I don't not train perception.
Well, that's a survival
wait.
roll.
Survival, I meant. Not train perception.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and try that.
I'll be watching out for danger.
Would that be private?
Nope, this is public, actually. Fantastic. All right. And is everyone else maintaining their original options?
Yes.
Yep.
Roll that.
Yeah.
Perception.
Go ahead and give me those rolls. I've got the hiccups now. Go away, hiccups. All right. You all notice Cyan doing a horrendous job of maintaining his stealth right now. Just
So obvious.
absolutely god-awful.
He's hitting all the branches.
Yeah.
Stepping on them all. And
Although, hilariously, Kuromori, you remain almost oblivious to it. The rest of you notice with ease, though, that Cyan's not doing well at hiding himself. Ishino, however, doing quite well. As you guys make your way down, do not mind what you're seeing in the next hex down. That can be ignored. By the time you get to the gorge proper, it's about 5 in the afternoon when you arrive. If I could hit buttons properly to keep track of time, that would be nice. There we go. A little after 5, 6 in the afternoon. And Gaius, tracking is not your specialty. However, as you guys reach the gorge proper and start paying attention, you begin to notice quite a number of deep furrows in the ground that are very, very similar to the tracks of Ugly Cute. You're fairly sure you're in the right spot.
Oh, the same furrows. Ugly Cute's here. Or was here. And what do we see here in this? Is this a clearing? I know it's a quarry, so...
This is a quarry, so it's relatively open. A number of sort of hills, large piles of rock. I'm not really good at describing quarries, I've learned. But it mostly is just rocks everywhere. Relatively flat terrain, though, for the most part.
And does it feel like... I don't remember if it was mentioned. Is this an abandoned quarry? Or...
No.
Okay,
It
it's still
doesn't
a
seem
function.
much use, because Willowshore doesn't have a ton of use for freshly quarried stone. Unless they're working on something specific, and they haven't been for a while, that you're aware of at least.
Okay.
but it's not entirely abandoned. People do still use it when necessary.
Well, I guess we follow these tracks, right?
Or they just say going every which way?
They kind of are, but Gaius is able to actually track them well enough that he can find some patterns where they seemingly lead. There are a number of tracks that all sort of lead to what seems to be a similar point, at least in a similar direction.
Guess they're not trying to hide.
Okay. If you guys... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just making fun of his survival check.
Well, hey, Gaius rolled an exact success on his tracking check, so he knows what he's doing.
Oh.
Joke's on you, Kuromori.
Gaius succeeded.
I found him, didn't I?
Turns out tracking a giant stone spider is easy.
Who would have thought?
Guys, lead the way.
Continue forward. Go ahead.
Yeah, we follow Gaius.
Gaius, do you lead them in the right direction or do you lead them astray because it's funny?
No, I want to go the correct direction.
Okay, I suppose. Coward.
If I was a cat, maybe.
You travel for maybe another half an hour or so, getting to a little after 6 p.m. By the time you guys arrive in a specific area, you see as you're approaching it, what at first looks to be one of the many normal, large, just rocks. Almost looks like it's pulsing slightly.
I'll like I'll tap Gaius on the side and point at it. Rock's moving.
This is maybe 40 feet ahead of you guys.
Walk closer to it.
Okay. How close would you say you're getting?
Or like 10 feet?
Oh, that's very close. Okay. Sure.
Science of trying to avoid notice at this point.
I got that still.
Mm-hmm.
Where is everyone else?
Maybe 10 feet back from... Was the guys who went up close?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, be me 10 feet behind him, maybe.
Okay.
I'll be like 5 feet behind Kuromori.
Okay. Sign and Nishino just staying back.
Yeah, if there's like a large stone or something that's kind of nearby, I'll kind of ducking my way through there. Peeking.
Sure.
I find a different large stone to actually hide myself.
Absolutely. Which of you wants to be closer to Ko?
I probably will be.
Okay. All right. As you begin to approach Gaius, first and foremost, does this positioning look comfortable to everyone? If we assume this is the moving rock.
Yeah, perfect to me.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah, I'm good with this.
All right. As you are approaching it, Gaius, taking a look, trying to get a better glimpse, the tracks lead directly to this stone. But as you get closer, you realize it is not the stone itself pulsing, but these stones atop it, what look to be almost carpets of rock that are covering something else. And as you approach, they're going to take notice of you, and I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative here. Gaius, I would like you to roll survival for initiative since you were tracking. Cyan and Ishino, that's going to be stealth. Perception for Koromori and Co.
Ugh. One away from our free hero point. Hey, everybody's.
So,
Roll thine stealth, Cyan. Fantastic. All
Go
right.
Continuing his epic initiative rolls.
He's so good. As the stones take notice of you, they begin rolling off of what they were on consuming. And you are greeted by the view of two massive swarms of rock. Gems inside of them that look like teeth.
oh my gosh.
What the frick?
And as they roll off, you get a clear glimpse at what they were eating.
Oh no.
A very chipped and damaged large stone spider, who is currently laying on the ground. You can see limbs almost broken, heavily chipped and damaged. If you had to give an idea of health, this would absolutely be someone near death based off of the damage you're looking at. But this set of rocks is going to go first here. I gotta remember what they can actually do. Alright. I think it's going to go ahead and use one action here to roll its way on over Gaius. And following that, it is going to use its remaining two actions to make a bunch of grasping bites at you. A number of these small stones sort of chomping at your ankles through the armor protecting your legs. I get to roll for once. And what is your fortitude DC, Gaius?
Guys, you're muted in case you're trying to speak.
Where do I find that?
It's just 10 plus your fortitude save modifier.
B18.
That is a success, then. You are knocked prone by these things biting and pulling at your legs. That's all they do, though. And, Cyan, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna target the one that hasn't acted yet.
Sure, so it'll be off guard to you.
Yes.
I think I forgot to do that.
Alki.
And yeah, I'll just strike.
Sure.
Am I elevated, by the way?
Like
Am I,
2 feet.
Oh, okay, okay.
With Gaius prone and these being a bunch of rocks, I'm not going to give that set of rocks any
Lesser,
cover.
yeah. Got it.
A 16 will hit. So
Nice.
much better than the mushroom.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna.
All
sneak
right.
attack on this one.
Did not need to hit that. They remain uninjured. As you shoot at them, Cyan, and realize there's no weak points. What do I shoot for precision damage? And they're also rocks.
Oh,
Piercing isn't going to be the most effective against them. Sorry to
Nothing.
tell
Probably be
you.
resistant to all damage. It's just probably one damage you're less resistant to.
Resistance to piercing damage, but immunity to precision.
Right.
oh, did at least something go through, or nothing
It
went
took
through?
no damage there. It would have only taken 4 piercing damage, so you know it has resistance at least 4 to piercing.
Dang. Cyan just kind of shaking his head. One of those battles, then.
Gonna be one of those, huh?
Yeah, I'm just gonna recall knowledge then.
Go for
it. On it. I will be looking at its saving throws.
Okay. Looking for a high save or a low save?
They're high save.
High save. Definitely will. Absolutely will. These things, you can't get one over on them. You're fairly certain.
Alright. They're not very susceptible to mind fuckeries. Which goes to that saying. And then I guess I'll just get strike again.
Sure. Still off guard because they are off guard for the entire turn.
Correct.
That's another hit because they're off guard. A total of 6 piercing damage does manage to overcome its resistance. Resistance 5 to piercing.
Yeah, I communicate that in a real life way. Resistance 5.
Stab it really hard.
Really hard, like 5 more than the threshold.
Right. Grip your weapon with all 5 fingers and then stab.
That's it.
All right. Ishino, that's going to bring us to you. Your stealth roll earlier was absolutely enough to beat these guys' perception DC. So if you are shooting either of them, whoever you shoot's going to be off guard to you.
I'm going to shoot this one.
All right.
I'm going to shoot it really hard, hearing that it has resistance.
At least 5 fingers.
5. All 5 fingers on the crossbow.
Hey!
I did it.
That's what we like to see.
Oh, nice.
Fatal.
Oh no, fatal. Oh, Lord
Yeah!
almighty.
Yeah!
That's so much damage.
An acid. Oh.
Ishino shoots it really hard.
There you go.
I figured they were rocks, so acid might be better against fire against rocks. I will thoughtful reload.
Sure. What do you want to know?
Recall knowledge. We know that they have some resistance. Let's go with weakness, if they have any weaknesses.
Yeah, these are a swarm of creatures, so area damage and splash damage are absolute weaknesses of them.
All right, and then I guess we'll just try and shoot it again.
Go for it.
That's back to normal.
No dice on that shot. All right. That is going to bring us to that swarm's turn. And they're going to use... Yep. Oh, yes?
Yep, I don't know. That's exactly what I expect.
They're going to use 2 actions to get here. And with their remaining action, Kuromori and Ko, you are going to be subjected to a pummeling assault. Please give me a reflex save.
No. I don't want to.
Well, too damn bad. That's what you get.
I'm going to hero point that.
Oh, sure. Why not?
Shit. Well, that didn't work. Well, at least I got that hero point.
Yeah, at least you get a refund. But you are going to take double damage here. And Ko, you'll take half.
Yep.
I hope you're ready for this.
Eek.
The big damage coming in. 2.
Oh, man. How am I going to deal with this?
Ko takes a 1. Kuromori takes 4. Guys, it's your turn.
Well,
The dots flying around.
we'll start with exploit vulnerability on them.
Sure. At least you get personal off. Crawling?
Oh, am I knocked down?
Yeah, you're knocked prone.
They used a whole 2 actions to knock you prone.
I guess I will stand.
All right.
And then I'll take a 5 foot.
Okay.
And then...
All right, Kuromori. Up to
right.
you.
This thing has made a serious mistake here. As I touch
What
my
way?
club, I touch my club and cast runic weapon.
Okay. Is your
As I
club currently
click-
drawn? Just curious.
No, but I can quick draw it.
Oh, fantastic. I am in danger.
Club. As I'm assuming club is its weakest.
I would love if this thing was like a tree where it had weakness to clubs specifically. That runic weapon made it a crit.
Yeah, baby. Look at how.
Ooh!
Who would like to consume smashed rocks for dinner?
Yeah.
That is
Bring
very
up some
dead.
minerals. As I said, it made a fatal mistake.
Very nice.
All right. Ko, we're up to you. There's only one of these remaining.
I mean, I don't think this is gonna do much, but
It's the thought that counts. Woo.
I'll place it so that it doesn't hit anybody but it.
Yeah, it'll fail its save.
Oh, what's in trouble now?
It's. I'd be surprised if rocks take fire damage. We'll see.
These guys take the fire damage,
Oh, cool.
plus weakness for it being an area effect.
Yeah.
And
Go.
do you want them to take
Step
one
back.
additional fire damage?
Yeah.
Or do you want to gain a temp HP?
I'll make them take an extra point of fire. It's fine.
All right.
Last action.
Step away, please.
It's not. It didn't hurt us that
Oh,
bad.
that takes 1 fire damage, and because it was from an area spell, Foundry's saying it should trigger the weakness again? No,
I don't think that's right.
I don't think that's
No.
right either. As cool as it is.
It says combine this with the spell's initial
Yeah.
damage before determining. Yeah. Probably just because it's 2 separate.
Yeah, Foundry says it's 2
Tabs.
separate instances.
Yeah. Maybe I'll regret it later, but I'm not going to move. I'm going to
Oh?
make a crafting check to determine what's wrong with Ugly Cute, like,
Sure.
or if he can be repaired.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think my heal spell's gonna help there.
I don't think glass making will give me a bonus here. So...
Unfortunately, no.
Ugh.
You're not certain.
Is he in pieces or just hurt?
Still 1 piece, just heavily
Okay.
chipped and damaged.
Okay, so these didn't come from him.
No. No, these look like they were consuming him.
Oh. Okay, that's my turn.
All right, that's going to bring us to the other swarm. I'm going to move this one here because, I'm sorry, they've got a juicy target. As they move, Gaius,
Yes, I will try and hit.
I'll put it back here so you can smack it.
Crit, crit, crit.
Please no crit.
Crit.
Crit,
Crit?
crit.
Regular hit.
Oh.
For some slashing damage. All right, you do notice it does have some resistance to slashing damage as well. I mean, you're slicing a sword at actual rocks. But thankfully you managed to overcome most of that resistance due to triggering its weakness. That you have decided it is weak specifically to your sword.
Yep.
So now they're going to move here, and they're not going to try and knock you guys down here, as funny as that would be. So I'm just going to need 2 reflex saves apiece. From Ko and Kuromori. All right.
And then the second one.
Yeah. Kuromori will take half, then full. And Ko, you'll take full, then half. What a wonderful world we live in. 3 damage for the first one. And 4 damage for the second one. Oh boy, moving on up in the world. All right, Cyan, that brings us to you.
You guys can handle these rocks, right?
I'm pretty confident, yeah.
All right.
You sure?
I am gonna sneak.
Okay.
Yeah, how does sneaking work actually? If
So-
I end here, does it reveal my position?
Effectively, you will move up to half your speed, and then
Yeah.
you make a actual stealth roll at the end of your movement. Theoretically, you need to be in a place where you can actually be hidden, and if you were not already hidden or undetected at the start of your movement, then you wouldn't even stealth roll against them. So you would need to specifically hide as an action first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'll hide first.
Sure. And that is just a stealth roll.
Okay. And is that? I guess it's.
I think it's in the basic action macros.
Alright,
be blind.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
You hover behind cover or greater cover or deeper into concealment to become hidden rather than observed. Unfortunately, you just barely missed their perception DC. So you do not manage to hide from them.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll try to hit it.
It is a swarm of rocks. You cannot hide from them.
You never know
They may not
how
have
lucky I
eyes.
could get.
They make up for it in precise tremor sense, though. I think that's
Maybe not.
the opposite of lucky there, Cyan.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you were lucky to roll a low number if that's what you were looking for.
And I'll last action. I'm gonna try to attempt to hide again.
Sure, why not?
I have a +10 in this.
Hey, there you go. You managed to become hidden from them.
Be one with the rock.
Just don't move and they'll never notice you. Alright,
Yep.
Ishino.
That's a neat
Reload,
effect.
shoot, and then
Sure.
reload.
I am going to give them cover against your attack.
Oh, sorry, I rolled.
No worries. That's going to hit no matter what. Nine points of damage. Alright. Still dealing a chunk to them. And reloading with your
Reload
last
is that
action.
last action. And that's
Sounds
my
good.
turn.
Gaius.
Go ahead and walk up here.
Sure. Ishino's going to fake out if you shoot. Or if you hit.
I will try to hit.
Alright. Well, let Ishino aid you first, my guy.
Oh,
Ishino aids you. You got a +1. Look at that.
Yay.
does that turn into a crit?
No.
Okay.
I think we turned their AC's like 17.
13 points of damage. Alright. It is, It's not dead yet!
I'll try to swing again.
Shit! Could you not? I have 1 health left. Let me do something with it.
No.
No! Yeah, it's dead.
Nice.
Woo!
Nice, nice.
You have killed rocks.
Rocks with teeth.
I'm so proud of you guys. I love this enemy, if nothing more than for their picture. They may be a swarm, but they're an adorable swarm.
That was my reaction when you told me to roll the reflex save. I'm like, no. Oh, doing a Christopher Walken.
As you guys finish up destroying the cobble swarms, as they're called, and make your way over to the statue of Ugly Cute, you actually watch as it gets its legs out underneath it and rises to its feet. A bit wobbly, plenty of chips and cracks, but very much animated. And I think for the first time, for probably all of you, you hear Ugly Cute speak. Oh, it's good to see you all doing so well. Thank you for your help, truly. It came at a most opportune time.
You're looking a little rough there. And Cyan kind of hesitates because he doesn't know whether ugly cute is a term that's kind of he knows about. So
you guys know that Ugly Cute definitely knows about the name Ugly Cute. It was originally created as like a derogatory term by the townspeople, but it kind of has turned into opposite connotation where people say it very endearingly.
Ugly Cute reclaimed it. Yeah, you're looking a little rough there. Ugly Cute. Sorry.
Oh,
Cute.
Oh, it's fine. I have no issue with the name. These are scars, I suppose. Nothing a little rest won't recover from. Just spend some time here and the rock will come flowing to fix it.
Would my divine magics help?
As appreciated as they would be, it's been too long since I felt the divine. It unfortunately would not help. While it may soothe the spirit, the body is what needs reparation, and that will simply take time to accomplish here.
I understand. I'm still going to do a 3-action heal because some of us are a little bit injured.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, so you're saying you're just staying here, Ugly Cute?
Been resting here as needed.
Balls.
I've been exploring mostly south and west where I can, and then returning here to rest and recover from any damage I come across. Ishino, thank you for the offer. Everywhere here is quite comfortable to me. So, just about anywhere is Elysium on Earth.
Yeah, what have you been doing, Ugly Cute? You've moved away from your usual position, obviously.
You saw signs you were at our little
Camp.
Yes, well, guarding the people of the town is my duty, and so when I saw you all being kidnapped, then I had to intervene, right? I couldn't just leave you all to be taken by faceless monsters, now could I?
What kidnapped us?
I don't know exactly what they are, but humanoid creatures without any faces, and pure blank flesh, where expression should normally be. Quite off-putting to look at. But you absolutely may, Ishino.
I'm going to try to. I'm thinking faceless stalkers, and if that's the case, that's bad news.
You're certain they're just not wearing masks of any sort?
Oh, quite certain. I killed a number of them.
Oh, you did.
Yes. Well, I chased them down as best I could. They eventually dropped you all, and after I made sure that no one else was going to come after you while I wasn't there, I chased them further through the woods. I wasn't going to let them get away. No. No, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
We didn't see bodies. Woke up.
Well, it was quite a chase they took me on before I was able to take care of them. It wasn't near where you all ended up being left. They left you behind to speed up, was my interpretation of the situation, but they could not outrun me. Ishino.
I'm gonna
Oh.
sense motive.
Sure. And Ishino, you've been in the forest long enough. If we're talking about monsters that legends would talk about in the region that have no face, there is one specific type of creature that comes to mind. They are Noporabo. Typically cruel, revel in the act of frightening and tormenting other humanoids. They are professionals, the people call it. They are unknown whether they originally come from Tanuki, whose changed shape went wrong, or were humanoids were warped by curses, or some naturally spawning yokai. But they are not all inherently evil. Some of them may be more tricksters, and some of them might even use their abilities to honor and idolize those that they admire. Yes, Cyan, that is the correct spelling.
Wikipedia has it.
I'm so proud of you. If, because you rolled quite well, and I feel like sharing the artwork, a regular Noporabo would look something like this.
Oh.
They look entirely normal from behind, but it's up front that you realize that, oh shit. You
This
also
is
know
creepy.
they are capable of stealing the faces of people.
And when they do that, do they assume their identity?
Not in the way that, like, a faceless stalker would, where they gain memories or anything. They quite literally just take your face.
And
Oh.
you lose your face in the process.
Yeah.
Ah.
Would I know that if these things have always been around? Like you said, they're kind of like folklore-y. Have they always been around, or is
they've
this
been
a new thing?
around Willow Shore on occasion. You've maybe run into a Noporabo once or twice, at best.
Okay.
They are decidedly uncommon, even in this region.
All right, I'll relay all of that, and then I'll do my best to cover my face and say they look like this to give them the visual.
And Ko, with your sense motive check, there's no facial expression, really. You're looking at a statue, so it's hard to go off of anything other than tonal inflection. Ugly Cute seems genuinely happy, though. At the moment.
Well, thank you for
Okay.
saving us. I
Yeah.
hated to have lost my face.
Well, from what I've seen, you all are out and about. Do I take that to mean that you have stepped into better roles around town, not just what you were before, but taking on a bit more responsibility?
Yes, we're trying to get to the bottom of our situation. We seem to be trapped in this region.
Yes, a curse. I've noticed it too, unfortunately.
Is that why you've stepped out of your usual spot, Ugdicute?
You watch a statue nod for the first and probably only time in your life, and it's kind of neat.
Oh,
Yes, those mists surrounding the town. Near the beginning of our doom, as far as I know. Some unknown force has brought that curse upon us. But the one thing I have been able to sense, it is tied to those Noper Abo who abducted you. That's why I've been doing my best to track them down.
what have you learned from your tracking? Have you narrowed down where they are?
To the west somewhere is where I think they are. But I haven't gone too far. I can sense a stronger source of evil in that direction. But it
Could it be the old monastery, perhaps?
perhaps it lies beyond the range I can travel from Willow Shore.
Oh, have you seen the kind of the fog as well surrounding?
Yes,
Our
I've
town.
managed to see it on occasion. But
Have you
oh, go ahead.
have you tried going through it? Because it just spits us back out.
That's part of how I came to understand what's going on, yes. It was a decidedly unpleasant experience to be affected by that.
Interesting that you yourself has been affected by it. We've met a few, or a merchant at least, that was able to pass through it without any issues.
Strange.
But they're not native to Willow Shore.
Perhaps that has an impact then. But, I mean, realistically, what defines the term native? Lived here for a long time, born and raised here.
That's true. I've
They
been
weren't
wondering
here
that
when this
myself.
shit began.
Well, it's at least a year, and you don't have to be born here.
Thank you, dictionary.
Well, I'm saying for the effects of it, because I'm affected by it.
Okay, I see.
I think you
It's-
had to have been in the area when they did whatever they did. So the night we disappeared, or the night of
Yeah.
The reenactment
Festival.
festival.
Yes.
It's also true. Perhaps anyone who was in Willow Shore during that time got kind of locked into the curse.
Oh no,
How
Granny
how did
Hugh's
you
son.
see us being kidnapped?
Oh, right.
Some extra perceptory spirit.
It is my job to watch over the town's citizens, and I have a connection, you could say, to some people. And I also saw the faceless monsters and just followed them.
Mm.
I don't suppose you saw a young couple fleeing the town at some point.
They have not fled south, no, not as far as I can tell.
Oh, okay. It's
Did
just
you-
occurs to me because Granny Hugh's grandson and that girl tried to flee the town.
Yeah.
They're probably
Yep.
stuck in the wild somewhere.
That's true. They're stuck.
Even if they didn't come right back after getting spit out by the mist, I don't.
You should know, west of here primarily, there's a strangeness to the northwest of here. I suppose it would have been directly west from Willow Shore when I got to there. Let me actually check and make sure he could go that far. Never mind, he would not be able to go that far. Never mind. Yes, west of here.
And
If you have the ability to watch over Townsfolk, do you know what happened to the governor?
Mhm.
His
When I say the ability to
manners
watch
just
over the
disappeared.
townsfolk, it's more of a I can watch when they enter and leave the town.
Did he leave the town?
No, that's I have not seen Governor He anytime recently.
His manor has completely disappeared.
What the fuck? I'm sorry?
Completely,
Yes.
just like it was never there.
It's gone.
Yes.
Oh,
Vanished without a trace.
That's-
Just the two stone lions guarding it remaining.
That
Even the
is-
foundation is gone.
What the fuck is going on? Okay. Sorry, shouldn't show that side. Strange things are afoot, that's for sure. We must.
You did. Ugly Kid, you did mention to the west you sense a strong sense of evil.
Yes, something far greater than those faceless creatures.
Probably something that we can't take on at the moment.
Perhaps not now, but investigating never hurt. Am I correct in assuming that you've all taken on that sort of responsibility to investigate? Is that what brought you this far?
Yes.
You have been tasked to kind of find the boundaries of the fog for one. And old Matsuki in particular was also interested in looking for you.
It was always nice when he came to share a drink with me. One of the few who would come to talk. But, enough about that. Yes, well, it makes me glad to see you all assisting the town in this time. I have seen things, strange visions that come to me of the town ruined, reclaimed by the forest after some sort of monstrous invasion. So, I hope that invasion has been avoided and that future averted by now, but this curse, this doom I feel, feels far worse.
We have taken care of the monsters that are wreaking havoc on the town. The mist is gone, as you can tell. We thought that getting rid of the monsters, or at least their leaders, would get rid of the curse, but we're just encountering questions after questions.
I'm not sure this is a time that we will find answers as quickly as we would hope to. It's only been 10, 12 days or so, I believe, since the festival. With something like this, as much as I would like to figure this out as soon as possible, I wouldn't necessarily expect something of this scope to be resolved so easily. It wouldn't be this harrowing if it could be fixed easily, could it?
I agree. It does feel very powerful beyond any of our understanding or control. Are you gonna be okay here, Ugly Cute? Are those rocks gonna be...
Oh,
Where did those come from?
they pop up on occasion. They caught me while I was sleeping this time, but they're easy to fight off otherwise. I've been mostly resting here, and my recovery should be complete soon. I plan to return to Spidergate after that. but for now, I don't wish to present such an unsightly appearance to the rest of the town.
Cyan in his head. Well, you're kind of called ugly cute. So.
Don't make fun of him. He's doing his best.
It's in his head.
Would you really call this man ugly?
No.
If he wasn't a statue?
He is a statue.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying if he
This
wasn't.
was an actual creature, like flesh and blood creature. Ugh.
He can move, he can groove.
Spiders can be adorable.
Give me the.
All right. Does anyone have any other questions, things they want to talk to Ugly Cute about?
How good is his memory?
Ugly Cutes.
Yeah. He knows when people leave town. How many people left town the day Fang Rui died? And does he remember who exactly was?
My god. Now I have to think about that.
And was it a young girl?
Does he witness like people who don't live there as well? Like he sees them come and go?
Believe it or not, I do have 8 eyes, so I can see when people enter and leave. I don't just sense it. I do recall that Fan Hong Rui girl, yes, when she entered and left. A young girl, but something was with her that I couldn't quite place my toes on. Something sinister watching her.
Oh. You mean like within her or physically beside her?
Imagine if someone slightly taller than you stood right behind you and over your shoulder. Like that. It was like a shadow following them.
Oh. Interesting. It kind of makes sense.
Time to recall some knowledge here on what that could be. Like
Don't think there's much that is too vague, unfortunately, for you to really have an idea. There are far too many things that it could be. Because we could be talking about just a shadow, a type of undead creature, or it could be some form of magic. There are too many options that it could be narrowed down with just that information to go off of.
All right. Yeah. Cyan looks at the others. I don't think I have other questions.
I can't think of any either.
All right.
Yeah, no, I think about covers it really.
All right.
If you're going back to the Spider Gate, Ugly Cute, then yeah, I think people will be pleased to see you there.
I'm going to rest a bit more. I'm going to see if I can figure out anything else about those Nobrabo, and then I shall return. Hopefully with answers this time.
Great.
But
Be careful out there.
people of your valor need a reward, don't you? After all, you have accomplished much in this time, and I can sense that each of you is much stronger than I last saw you. What to give, what to give, what to give. he is going to raise one of his legs, look for, like, find another decently sized rock nearby and slam it down, and the front tip of it kind of breaks off. Take that with you. It should serve you well if anyone gets too close for comfort.
Just a stone, or is it a special stone?
It is the front piece of his leg, and you can see that it's actually hollow. So, as who's picking it up, if anyone?
Yeah, I'm picking it up.
Okay. As you pick it up, it actually begins to morph, almost, changing slightly to almost fit around your hand. Oh, that is the wrong art gallery. Give me one moment. Forming into a beautiful, very well decorated spiked gauntlet.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
That's cool shit.
that's cool.
This is a little bulkier than a typical gauntlet, but it does function as a +1 spiked gauntlet. And once per day, you can use 2 actions to give it the benefits of a Ghost Touch property rune and deal an additional 2 force damage on a successful strike. So I'll go ahead and dump that in the party stash for you guys. But anyone who wants it is more than welcome to take it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's gifts.
Thank you, Ugly Cute.
May it serve you well. And, best of luck in everything you're accomplishing. No, it is, looking at the sky, getting a bit late. I don't suppose you'd all wish to spend the night here before heading back in the morning, or are you in a rush of some sort?
I think we're at the end of our daily travels, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you fought the cobble swarms, it was about 6:12, so it might be like pushing 7 o'clock over the course of this conversation.
Right, because we left about noon after we made sure guys was okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the sun is
So-
setting at this point.
Yeah, we'd probably rest.
Rest here with Ugly Cute.
Yeah, it would be nice to hang out with.
Yeah.
So, +1 spike gauntlet. It's agile, but not finesse.
Correct. But it is a freehand weapon, so you can wear it on your hand and still use that hand for other things.
And it does a punch? Is that how it
Yeah,
works?
it is a spiked gauntlet weapon, which is a brawling weapon that deals a D4 piercing instead of bludgeoning damage. And this
And the
does have a weapon
specials.
potency rune on it already.
Yeah, +1.
And it is a specific magic item, but per my rules, I let specific magic items be upgraded and additional runes added to them just fine.
Yeah.
So no one has to take it now if they don't want to, but anyone
guess
who
it makes
uses
sense.
strength would be more than welcome to make
Yeah.
some use of it.
I try not to be. I want it, but I'm like, I have the high strength.
This thing on a freehand fighter is like, holy crap.
Yeah. It's spicy. Kuromori and Gaius are really the only people who could best get use out of it, followed maybe by Cyan.
Yeah. Yeah, probably Science probably not too interested.
But you don't want to wear a piece of a stone spider?
It looks really cool though. But nah. Give it to the ones who usually are up close. Yeah.
Set up camp.
All right.
Start setting up my pop tent.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is piercing. Okay.
Yes, go ahead and sit down and rest for the evening.
I imagine, guys, you're going to be concentrating using your bastard sword primarily, right?
You're muted, Gaius.
That would explain that. Yeah, but having another weapon that I can have on me and use with my bastard sword would be useful.
Hmm.
Because it is a freehand weapon.
If you ever get disarmed, you can just deck someone.
Yeah.
That's true.
That I can change grip with it. So
You could always do a roll off.
I'm fine with the roll off.
Roll off.
I mean, you're probably gonna win with my rolls. So
Well, let's see about that. Here's mine. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
I could even. Oh, no, that's it.
No, you do not have the dice tray?
No, the task bar was holding it. Oh, okay.
Damn!
Gaius is 120 for the day.
Yep.
Well, Gaius, the gauntlet goes to you.
And
That's
I will-
okay. I'll continue using my god's favorite weapon for my piercing weapon.
And I'll put it on.
All right. You guys are free to take your long rest and wake up the following morning.
Oh, yeah. Guess I should have done some healing.
You can
I'd
pop yourself back
still-
to full.
Yeah, I still had all my spell slots.
Yeah.
Except for one.
All right. So the question is, do you want to head directly back to Willowshore? Do you guys want to explore the area or the region at all?
We should know that we're here. Do you think we should just map the fog down here in the south?
I
Yeah.
don't think we need to do that anymore, do we?
Yeah.
If Old Willow or Great Willow is.
Oh, yeah.
He
if
says
he's able to.
he knows how to he can feel the edges of it. He can probably draw.
Oh, yeah,
it
he said.
out.
Yeah, he said he was going to map it for us.
It's true.
He said he could help.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
help.
know how.
He cannot directly map. I will tell you guys this. The best Great Willow can do is give you guys an estimate of the actual area that Willowshore is enclosed in. Actually mapping out the direct borders is something that unfortunately needs to be hand done.
Yeah, so now that we're here by the south of Willowshore, let's just take the time to map it.
Was that you, Ishino, saying you'd like to scout south and west of here?
Yeah, I think so. He mentioned west and monsters, so
I have a suspicion. When he says northwest, he means really northwest.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean the Tansugi Monastery really northwest?
Yeah.
Perhaps. Who knows?
Who knows? Yeah. Map south first.
Okay. So, like, do you guys have access to move your... You should have. Yes, you do.
Yes.
That. All right. So you can effectively map 2 hexes in a day because of how long it takes to do. So, but you guys can sort of head down to here where that sort of weird curve is, and then begin making your way west over the next 2 to 3 days, if you'd like.
Do you want to go west or east?
Well, we kind of know, like, we have a rough idea of the east barrier. We don't have, I don't think we've gone west at all, like,
No.
exploration-wise.
This is where it's funny playing a TTRPG, because in a movie they would split up. Map this out, like, for real.
Do you guys not want to split up?
This is gonna take forever.
Welcome to
Well, I
how
don't
the
know
game
that we need
wastes your
to-
time over the course of an entire season.
Yeah, I don't know that we need to map every single hex. Like, I think getting the rough dimensions is fine. And the reason I say that is I don't suspect that we're just going to stumble across a random hole in the wall.
You might. You think I wouldn't do that?
Nah. Yeah, so it takes
Where we go west till it curves and then go back.
yeah, exactly. And then go, I don't know, north after that. This is, yeah, science thinking. This is kind of tedious work.
Looking at the map right now, my assumption is like everywhere there's a crossroads is like the edge, like over here, over here.
Yeah.
Why is it not pinging over here, over here? I don't know. It's but yeah, we can keep going west, I guess.
Yeah. 2 hexes per day, Jerry?
Pretty much, yeah. So you guys could do this one and one to the next. Oh, look at that,
Oh.
it curves.
Oh.
A day has passed. Wow.
Damn, that's fast.
Look at that. Look at how quickly it curved.
Oh, it curved right away. Okay. Maybe this isn't as bad as I thought.
Alright, will we continue following it, or are we gonna go back to the east now?
You said you'd
Just
return
get
after it
that
started
wall.
curving.
I wonder if it
Okay.
gets us to the other eye.
No, that's
It's too far.
way far north of us.
Yeah, that's too far north.
Plus, do we want to like come back south again later to do the rest of the wall?
Oops.
It's
Okay.
raining now.
Oh,
Oh no.
Summer sucks.
While we're
Yeah.
down here, we could do this curve, the bottom curve.
Yeah.
Sure. Be one back. So we could say if you guys wanted, you take about a week and just are able to probably map out the entire southern border. Unless you guys want to go hex by hex to take a look.
Is there like something like Kingmaker, like recon ordering a hex in this?
No, you don't need to do that here.
Okay.
Because the hexes are also much lower distance than in Kingmaker.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. So
this
a
amount
week.
of space is a single hex in Kingmaker. It's kind of crazy.
Oh, that's true.
So
It's
yeah,
a
you
week
guys
to-
in a week could probably go from here to here and like measure that entire area out. I think.
Right, and then by that time we would need to go back to Little Shore for rations, because I don't know about you guys, but I'd be down to 2 days worth of rations after that.
Yeah, I think I have a week's worth.
All right. Everyone comfortable with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I mean,
think that's fine.
Did Ishino like map the eastern border already? I can't remember.
Ishino got mainly this area done up here.
Okay.
He wasn't very long. He only really got like a day's worth of mapping done. But he kind of focused right alongside the road there. And got that taken care of. But we'll go ahead. Moving up one day, you would be able to see where it begins to curve west again. So I don't know if that changes your guys' plans at all. If you wished to continue that way, knowing it now curves west instead of just curving straight north, or if you want to go back and just get the entire south done.
I think getting the entire south done makes sense.
Yeah, because we've heard about the western side having that sense of evil that we probably can't take on right now, so I think
Is this water?
south.
Just-
No,
this
that
is
is
weird
just
coloring.
fog
Plains.
put on the map.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because you can't go there.
Yep.
Why put effort into map design when you can put fog? Alright. Reverting back and making your guys' way eastward along the trail. You can see the compass.
Yeah. We found the compass. Yeah.
Alright. There's about a week's worth of time passes for you guys to get here, bringing you to the 12th of Erastus. And from here, if you are looking to make your way back to Willow Shore, assuming you're not fording anything, you could probably make it there in about a day from here of just pushing yourself really hard.
It's been a week, you said?
Yep.
In this. If that's all right with everyone else, could we stop by that grove again to see these back?
Oh yeah.
Since it's on the way.
Sure.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah, we can check it out.
Or the other, the kodama.
Making your way back down towards the grove. I am going to ask at this point for a perception check from anyone who wants to kind of look around, or a nature check.
I open perception,
Blind,
or
please. You think I'd
Just a-
allow a public perception check? You
The
fool.
bonuses are the same for me. Is there one that's better than the other?
Nature would probably be slightly better than
Okay.
perception.
Nature. Blind.
Okay. You guys make your way back down to the grove. There's still no sign of the kodama returning. Thankfully, the fungus is gone. That has not returned at all, nor grown anew, but it is still devoid of a spirit.
I'll say a prayer to the kodama, just to wish him well, and that hopefully he is safe and okay.
Sure. Absolutely.
At least Myceloids are gone. We can report that to the Great Willow.
Right. Pushing northward, trying to make sure you reach Willow Shore by the end of the day, sort of arriving as night is falling, pretty late into the evening. Having resolved the issue with Great Willow, finding Ugly Cute and ensuring their safety, that is where you guys are going to reach level 3.
Yeah.
And that is also where we're going to end the session for today.
I will
Nice.
level up if that's okay.
Yeah,
Jericho.
absolutely. Go for it. Get to thine levels, improve your skills, make me sad.
How do I do it again? Oh, I just
you
changed
just
level
change
2
the
to
door
level
number.
3.
Just change the number.
It's nice and simple. And don't forget, we are doing gradual ability boosts, so improve one of your ability scores here.
Yeah, let me check.
Intelligence.
I've already leveled up in past builds.
Oh, well, aren't you smart?
Until level 6, I think.
Ishino, very difficult to control now. Sad. Well, whatever will I do? I cannot
Deny advantage.
Deny advantage is nice.
So I was thinking of increasing intimidation because I got a new trained skill, but I'm kind of thinking maybe survival is a good idea.
You guys all get a skill increase here. And
a skill increase.
well, that's the
Yeah. What did I choose?
skill increase. You get an ancestry feat due to Ancestry Paragon, an ability boost, and a general feat. Or what you guys get at this level. Cyan gets an additional skill feat because rogues be rogues.
Mm-hmm.
Rogan be Rogan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now I have only 2 that's untrained.
Level 3.
Performance is one of them.
That's how. Okay.
The dump skill for most people.
Yeah, Coast still needs to be our performer.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for showing up tonight. I do hope you enjoyed. And,
Yep.
We'll stick
Thanks,
around
Jericho.
to let people level up and answer any questions you may have, but I will see you all next week. Have a good one.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Later.